Hello, everyone out there on the internets. I am Brian. I am here to teach Japanese. I'm very excited because I just got the Genki Volume 1 workbook. I've had the Genki Volume 1 textbook as a Kindle book. But this book is the workshop, or workbook rather, I'm going to be working out of, taking a Japanese class starting tomorrow here in Seattle online, thanks to the Japanese Community Center. It's a long acronym, but it's the local Japanese Community Center. So I'm very excited. I am going to share what I learn with you guys, you all out there. So yeah, it's going to be great for me to push me into more Japanese grammar. Is really I think what the class is going to focus on. Pretty much picking up where I left off when I stopped taking Japanese in college. I took a year and a half, there were 3 semesters of Japanese, and actually I have my other textbook. This is my textbook from college, and I got only so far in, and also I've not cracked this open for more than a few minutes in over 15 years. It's been a while. So yeah, this will be a little more exciting. We're not going to go through this today here, but I did want to at least show it off. Very excited. But we're going to do more WaniKani because as I'm going through this workshop, workbook for a workshop, I am seeing a lot of kanji that I already know from WaniKani. So I'm very excited that my work in WaniKani is going to pay off. So that is what we're up to today. I'm just getting going here, so I'm gonna throw a link out there into the world, see if anyone is interested in joining us here. But yeah, that's today. You can actually see where I'm at. I have 199, but whatever, kanji to work on. So I feel pretty good about knocking a good dent in that. I also did a lot more since I think the last time I did a video. So I've got some exciting new kanji that I've learned that I'm gonna have to remember. Some of which are really useful, some of which a little less so. So that is what we're doing today. Hope you can participate if you have any questions about what various things that I'm doing here are. Please let me know in the comments and chat. I'm very hopeful to talk about anything I'm learning. Otherwise, I'm just going to go through it like I do. Oh yeah, that was this morning. 65%. I mean, honestly, with the newer stuff especially mixed in, it lowers my percentage quite a bit. But not that I've been amazing lately. Okay, so quick overview of what we do. Some of you probably heard it. I get a kanji or a vocab, which maybe multiple kanji and maybe kanji and hiragana. Kanji is the symbolic language of Japan. Oh, konnichiwa. Actually, it's more like konbanwa right now, Mikey-san. So yeah, I get a kanji or I get a kanji and hiragana. Hiragana is the phonetic alphabet that pretty much you see all the time. That's probably the most common. Kanji and hiragana together. A little katakana. We'll see it maybe. We'll get into it. I do want to spend some more time doing katakana, and I have a great game for that I've done a few times. So we got to get that back into the rotation. But flashcard style. These are ones I have either seen. These are all ones I've seen before, and so it uses this WaniKani system uses SRS, space repetition system. So you see it at different intervals, and the further the interval gets, the more your brain has to kind of move things around in terms of short term to long term, and it helps you learn it. That's the idea anyway. So I'm going to do a reading and I'm going to do a meaning. The reading is going to be how you would say it, and so I will say it. I think I usually say it. Or spell it out. That's really what you're doing, is typing it in. And I will do the meaning typically when I'll do both together. And then what you'll see is it'll come back around and it'll ask me again. It'll ask me the other thing I didn't put in. So like in this case, I'll put the reading, but I'll say the meaning unless I don't know it. And then it'll come back around later and then I'll just blow through it. The reason I do that is just to really get them cemented in my head, but also for you guys to know what they are. Okay, I think. Oh, and radicals. We'll get some radicals in there too, but we'll get to those and we'll talk about what they are. I think this is return. I'm pretty sure it's either return or it's not anti, is it? Oh, maybe it's anti. All right, let's do anti because I think that was the simpler one, which is Han. Oh, good. So you got to sometimes listen to your first guess, and sometimes that little voice of doubt in your head, you're like, oh, wait, no, it's something else. So Han is anti. And you'll see this set of characters come up in other kanji as well. So this is to teach. So I think, pretty sure. Double check, yeah. So the first symbol is the kanji for teaching. And then A is the second symbol. That's the hiragana, that's the A sound, like E. Written out E, but it's said A. And then ru, anytime you see ru, you know it's a verb. So this is the root form of the verb to teach, I believe. So it should be, I believe, I'm just running them through my head to make sure I'm not wrong here, because this symbol looks like a couple others. Oshieru. Good. Okay, good. So yeah, we didn't see it yet, but every kanji has multiple readings. The reading you use when it's mixed with hiragana is the kun reading. Kun reading is the Japanese, like, OG Japanese reading. The on reading is the Chinese-derived sound, and you'll see that when its symbols are by themselves, or sometimes when they're with other symbols, other kanji. So in this case, because it's a mix of kanji hiragana, it's the kun reading. Now, that's not always the case. There are exceptions, like any other language, so we may see those as we go through. Also, I am drinking AleSmith's Oktoberfest. AleSmith is a great brewery out of San Diego. They are not sponsoring me, but I do like their stuff, and I still have these as I was digging through my fridge and figuring what beers I had left. Okay. It is. Welcome, Mr. Shipwreck. Your name was spoken several times today in the real world. I don't know if your ears were burning. What is this? I think this is Angel. And so, radicals. We didn't talk about those. I said we might see them. Radicals are not by themselves necessarily meaningful in Japanese. They are parts of kanji. However, there are radicals that are also kanji. So in this case, if it's a blue background, that's true. You didn't just pop out of nowhere from the ether a la Beetlejuice, thankfully. I mean, not thankfully. It would have been amazing to have you here. But, that would also have been awkward because, how'd you do it? You're a wizard, I don't know. So radicals, in this case, have a mnemonic. They don't have a meaning exactly, but they have a mnemonic. And the mnemonic is a system, it's part of what WaniKani provides for you. It gives you these little ways to remember things, little stories. So for the mnemonic for this, I think is Angel. Might be Jackhammer. It's not Angel. So let's see what it is. Oh, red. So that's embarrassing. I should know that one. I just always confuse it. It's similar to Angel and Jackhammer. But yeah, that's red. And it actually is a kanji for red too. So, oops. This was to teach. We just saw this. This is anti. We had that earlier. So you can see that if I do both in the same thing, when it comes back around for the second time, I just blow through it. And then this is red. Koyo. I believe this is official business. I believe. It's either official business or it's, yeah, I think it's official business. And when we get to that, we'll confirm that. This is wheat. I'm almost certain. It's either wheat or summer. I think it's wheat. Nope, it's summer. They also look alike. Yep. Oh, this is a new one. This is one of the new ones that I probably will get because I've been getting them better. So this is fall, Aki. The mnemonic, you can see here there's two symbols, there's two radicals. One is a branch, I believe, a radical, and the other one's a fire kanji and or radical. So because of this, I just think fire branch, fire wheat. I think wheat's also, it uses that somewhere. Anyway, long story short, fiery reds, it connotes fall to me. So Aki, and how I remember Aki, God, I don't even know. It just, that one sticks for me. I don't even have to have a mnemonic. This is youth. This would be, I believe, is this seinen or shonen? I think this is seinen. Seinen. It could be shonen. Oh, no, it's seinen. Woo, good. Youth is also shonen. So shonen and seinen both are youth. We can look at the little breakdown here. In fact, I might just... So blue year. Anytime you see blue in Japanese, it's also kind of like green. And so you'll see like blue leaves and blue years, and it means young. So it's really more of that green, kind of like budding plants, that kind of thing. But they do have a different term for green, but for many, many years, blue and green were shades of the same color, which kind of makes sense. Is there a... Well, let's go down here to all information. Yeah, youth. Youth or young man. So someone who is blue in their years. I don't know about that whole blue butts thing. I guess that's a thing. I think that's a joke, but I don't know. But someone who's blue, you see this play out a lot. All right, so that's youth. Okay, so this was, we think, no, not a public, official business. Yes. I screwed that one up too many times, so it dropped me down. The other thing is you'll see it come up with little labels. Apprentice, master, guru, burn. Burn's a great one. Burn means it's going to go away and I don't have to learn it again because I already know it. There's another one. We'll see them all. We'll see them all. So that's the level you're at. Your idea is to go from nothing all the way through apprentice, guru, master, blah, 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 to burn. And once you burnt it, kind of like Seth Meyers, likes to do, it's gone, which is great. If you haven't seen Seth Meyers late night, they do a burnt segment. It's pretty funny. Okay, so this is probably, it's something energy. I think it's sun, but it could also be heat. Oh man, it's been a little bit. Second one's energy. So or it could be cheerful. That's the other one. I'm going to go with cheerful, I think. So the first one is yo, which is the own reading for that, probably. And then I'm going to say it's ki. That might be gi. This doesn't look familiar. It's been a while. Oh, I got it right. Woo. Okay. So yo, ki. Yo is sun. Ki is energy. This sun energy doesn't mean sunlight. It means cheerful. So if you have a cheerful disposition, you would be yoki. You'd have a sunny disposition. So a similar idiom that we have in English. This is complete, I believe. Basically, it's... is this complete? Is this kanzen? Kan is the first symbol. Zen is the second one. This is complete. Kan means complete, and Zen is entirely or everything. So if your everything is complete, you're complete. It's, I don't know. There's a couple words for complete, and I don't know the nuances among them. So if you know the different nuances among all the symbols and words for complete in Japanese, please let me know in the comments, because I don't. I'm really interested to see, like, when we do this, and I could, like, cheat and kind of read ahead, over the next 10 weeks, I'm really interested to see, like, how far more it goes into the kanji that I don't know. and how much the kanji it leverages that I do know. So I'm really, I'm excited for that. But I'm going to keep doing this regardless. Okay, perimeter. First symbol is perimeter, which is normally in the own reading, I should say, shu, long u. But because it's mixed with hiragana, it takes the kun reading, which is mawa. So this is ma-wa-ri. And I screw this one up a lot. I'm getting it right this time. There you go. But it means perimeter. Perimeter. And shu can be in other contexts too, but usually it's the perimeter, the circumference, things that surround and contain. This is another one I just learned. This is district, which is ku. This is to be trained. Oh, no, we're doing. Sometimes I'll not pay attention, and it's like, oh, they want the reading, they don't want the meaning. This is to be transmitted. I think it's sutawaru, or is it sudawaru? So there's a softening of certain sounds that happens, and it's sort of not always consistent with rules. It's sort of a case by case. So I think it's sudawaru. Nope, I'm wrong. Sutawaru. And you can hear it.
Stawaru.
Or stawaru. So this is the real exciting thing for me. To take this class, I am going to be speaking. And for most of the time I study this, other than college, I'm not speaking. I'm just listening or I'm reading. I'm not having to... But I do this and I get to speak. So, let me hear it again.
Stawaru.
Stawaru. St is the suit sound. That's that little shepherd's hook. So I read it, you would read it TSU, su, but it's really a swaru. It's swaru. It's that U just drops away. And so you just get
Stawaru.
Almost like stawaru. Because the second one is ta. So it's like st and then tawaru.
Stawaru.
So I'm going to screw this up, I know, so many times, and it's going to be good for me to get corrected on it, and it's going to be good for me to fix that bad habit. Okay, so we know this is summer. Summer is natsu, and I want to hear them say it too, because where that su is depends on how you hear it. Like it changes. So let's do that, and let's do...
Natsu.
See? There, it's su. Natsu.
Natsu.
Short, but not... Like, there's still an it sound.
Natsu.
But when it's before a sound, it's less, right? So it's, fun. Okay, so this is stawaru. Nope. Oh no, I didn't do the ta. Ugh, forgot. Okay, we'll come back. It'll come around. Okay, this is another sort of new vocabulary term. It's period, wait, and then suru is just a way to denote a verb. It's a specific kind of verb. It's a pseudo verb, and there's a whole class of those. But so it's period, wait. I think this is to make somebody wait. But there are a couple weirdos that don't line up, so I don't know this is gonna be right. No, it's not. To expect. So this makes sense because ki tai, I believe that's tai, ki tai or kimachi. If ki tai or kimachi, I think it's ti tai. So dropped in but kept out. I don't know what you mean. I moved on and then my context just cleared out, so I don't even know what you're talking about, and I apologize. But it's good to see you. So this is to so you see these two kanjis together and it means expect, and I forget that all the time. But that makes sense then when you just have that and then suru, it's like making a noun into a verb. I think is that a gerund? That's not a gerund. Gerund is the reverse of that, I think. Whatever it is in English, if you know that, please tell me in the comments. But that's a suru verb. And it uses the own reading for both, which is actually easier for me because I usually learn the own reading first. But not always. So anyway, so we'll see that one again. In fact, we'll see it immediately. So this is ki tai suru. Yes. Okay. So ki tai suru. Make sure I hear it right.
期待する期待する
So the ki also, it's very like tai. It's not ki. So again, this is one of those things that I will have beaten out of me over time. Oh yes, yes. Okay, yeah. So the U is dropped when inside of something, but kept when on the outside, end or outside. Okay, I like that. That helps. That's a good packaged way to explain that. My theory is there's exceptions. So it's good to start from, but you have to just really pay attention to and just remember. This is gender, I'm pretty sure. So the first symbol is reason. The second symbol is gender. And normally you'll see this in Japanese where there'll be like duplicates of the same kind of meaning, but it's two different symbols. But in this case, and then it means that, obviously, I guess, because what else would it mean? But in this case, it's reason first, and then, so, yeah. So this is re-say, and that is gender. So when we get to that. So this is to expect. We know that now. This is summer. Well, at least it didn't drop me too far on that. Book or main. Hon can be both book and main. Ability. So book ability or main ability. It also kind of connotes a source. And so book ability, you'd think, well, that's something you learn, right? It's the opposite in this case. It's your main ability. It's your source ability. It's your instinct. So hon, no, hon no, and no is a long o or long o, but it's a u sound. So let's hear that.
本能
Hon no. That's important because when you're trying to spell some of these, if you don't know if it's long or short, you'll get it wrong. In conversation, I feel like context will pretty much help you out. But people might look at you weird and go, did you mean that? But you're in the ballpark. And so, again, I hope context really helps. Okay, this is complete. This is a boulder. I like this symbol a lot. This is a stone at the bottom, which is the kanji for stone, and then a mountain. So Stone Mountain is actually boulder, which is it makes sense, right? This is line, I believe. Yep. And there's it's a thread radical. It's got the white radical in there. It's got the water. Is that water? No, ice radical. It's got a bunch of stuff going on in this one. So there's a story. There's a mnemonic there. You can make one up. We could look at theirs. But honestly, at my level now, because I've had this one for a while, I just see that and kind of remember. The thread, I think, helped. I think the thread was the key to that. This is gender. Oh my gosh. Watch, it's going to be reason instead of gender. I was so convinced, and I was so wrong. So that's the meaning. Reason, sense, intellect, understanding. Oh, well, thanks for stopping by, Ivan. I hope you're being safe in Florida. I say it to all my Floridian friends, not just you, but, I just had a whole thing where people were talking about how the group they were with was not wearing masks and indoors and just, yeah, I worry. So reason, not gender. But it's gender, it's reason gender, so 50-50 chance, but oh well. We'll remember it next time, I'm sure. This is a person who makes, and I would think this is a builder or a maker or a craftsman. Wrong. This is the symbol for author. Sakusha. Saksha.
作者
Yeah, so again, sounding it out, and then, oh yeah, saksha. Because again, saku, U drops saksha. Yeah, it's an author. It's funny. I don't know why. This is boulder. Boulder was, oh no, I forgot what boulder is. I know the meaning. What is the the reading. This is a new one I just learned. I don't know. I know what I want it to be, but it's not that because it looks like the symbol for coast, and it's not. I know it's not. I just got the reading right or the meaning. What was the mnemonic for boulder? I don't know. That sucks. Is your tea a strawberry ice cone? What? Ice what? Is your tea? I'm so again, if that's from the previous one, my brain's already like completely passed. Oh. Oh. Didn't even think about my shirt actually this time. But yeah, it's a bear strawberry ice cream cone. This is actually from Provincetown. This is one of my favorite shirts from Provincetown. I have a couple. Actually, this is a great shirt, and then I have a lobster made of Legos. That's pretty awesome. I think I have a couple more than that too. Like I have one with like bear colors, and anyway, great shirt though, right? Okay, I don't know. Key. It's not key. Key's like my default guess. Iwa. Oh yes. So someday you'll get to have a P-Town artifact. I hope. Um, Iwo Jima. That was the mnemonic for this, and I was like, oh, there's that monument where there's the soldiers and they're holding up the flag and they're on a rock. Probably not the most like respectful mnemonic for a Japanese word, but it worked. So yeah, Iwa. Oh, thankfully, it does sometimes forgive my misspellings. Okay, this was fall or autumn. This is youth. This is to be transmitted. This is England. I like this one. It's flower and center. So, I don't know. Flowers in the center. It works. It's England. This is big cut. So this is important. And this would be Tai Setsu, right? Setsu. Yep. Tai Setsu.
大切
Yeah. Instinct. A? Yes. Couldn't remember if it was just A or A. Cheerful. This is fault, I think. I think this is fault. It's fault or husband. Maybe it's husband. They're very similar. If it was husband, it's a new one. It's foo. Okay, it's husband. Good. Reason. This is anytime you have a little tilde, that's just their system for like a wild card. So it means there'd be something before it. It's not a counter exactly, though it may also be a counter. So you'll see this in like 1,000 yen note. So this is literally the note or bill symbol, kanji. So this, when you see it, it's satsu. And then this would be important. This is to turn towards, I believe, which is muku. Make sure that's what I'm saying it right.
向く向く
Okay. Sutawaru. Fu Rio, and that is Rio, I should say, and that is bad. So not good. Fu is not. Rio is good, so it's literally not good. This is Boulder, which is Iwa. This one always trips me up. There's a lot of these lately. The first symbol is to either match or suit. I think this is to match, but it might be something else. So these I probably will get this wrong. Awaseru. Is it Aiwa or Awa? Awaseru.
合わせる
Tai Tai Ji? Nope. Taigoto or Daiji? Daiji.
大事
So again, sometimes even though that's the symbol is big and it's Tai, the first consonant will get softened to Dai. In that case, T to D. Um, and then G is just action, so big action is important. So yeah, Daiji. I'll try to remember that. I keep forgetting it. So this is possibly to match. Good. And I gotta try to remember that symbol with waseru. So something about the waseru is the just match, because there's other versions that you'll see that are very similar to this. This was line which is sen. Oh, there's another burn. I had thought of doing a shots thing. I still don't have hard liquor handy, so we're just gonna drink beer. Obviously, if I did the liquor version of that, I would be a mess very quickly. Okay, this is fast. I think is this Hayaku? Yes. So this was husband. So all you who are married out there to a man, you can talk about the fu, F-U-U, fu. That's the own reading. I'm sure the noun version is something else, but this is to reside. So it is. Is it sumu? Yep. To turn towards. Oh, I've never had anything from White Sails, I don't think. I don't love coffee beer collabs. I'm still learning like to deal with coffee as a bitter taste. But I do like the idea of it. So yeah, that sounds good. I'll have to try it at some point. Maybe when I come visit lovely, lovely Victoria. This is Cry. So it's the tsunami radical with the stand radical. So a tsunami coming out of your eyeballs. This is stubborn. So it's the request, I believe. I think that's request, and then hard. So a hard request. Let me confirm that. Yeah. Oh, stubborn. No, sorry. So that's stubborn and hard. That makes sense. This will be art. So this is Gonko, or is it Gon? It's Gonko, I think. Yeah. And this is Jutsu. And this is Kan. We had this one earlier. Oh, nope, I'm wrong. This is to sell. It's missing the hat, otherwise it would be the other one. So this is sell, which is hi, or I'm sorry, buy. Okay, so perimeter is back. So it's shu. And then this is ki. Something's reminding me that this is not what I think it is. Oh, it is. Okay. So shuki is perimeter and then time, or some amount of time. So I think this is cycle, but I don't know. We'll see when it comes around. Daiji. Oh, White Sails is an Nanaimo. Okay. I have heard. I mean, Nanaimo is definitely one of those places on my radar just because I've heard about it. I also don't love cold brew, but I don't know. I'm open to trying it. But yeah, I love Nanaimo. Yeah, so I'm typing what they typically call romaji. And romaji is a Western invention, I think, but it's basically the transliteration from the sound of Japanese to English, or to, I think specifically, well, it's not necessarily English, but Latin characters, right? So in this case, I am typing, I think this is suit. So I would type TSU, and it turns into the suit character. You can, on your phone, do it in hiragana input, which I have on my phone set up to, occasionally. I don't use it often, and then do it that way, and that's actually really good. It's good practice because I'm good at reading hiragana. I don't think I'd be great at writing it because I do it this way, and that's something you need to. If you're really gonna try to like text in that, you should be pretty proficient with it. So that's something I should probably add to the list. But yeah, it's fun. Sukeru, I believe. Yeah. And this is to put on, if I'm not mistaken. We'll see when we come back. Hayaku. Yeah, I've seen some Japanese keyboards, and I think it's got like a combination of them. But it's like they need both. But I haven't spent time with a Japanese computer, so that'd be interesting to see how that fits together for sure. Oh, neat. I really should add that to the experiences list and or try to get one and see how that works. This is buy. Oh no, this is sell, but you say buy. Oh, I always do that. So this is sell, and it's BAI, buy. This is answer, so it should be kotae. Yep. This was important. Big cut, I believe, is wait. Big action was important. Is what is big cut? Is this outline? I don't know if that's right. No. Is it also important? Oh, it's also important. Okay. There's two importance. This is pig. Yes. To put on. This is wish. So ki bo, and it means wish. First symbol means wish. Second symbol means wish or hope. So when you get two of them together, it's the same. Say kaku. Meaning for that one was, I don't remember. We'll get there. This is to dwell. This is human or person, followed by feeling or emotion. So this is a human. So person with emotion means human. And this will be ninjo, I believe. That or Jinjo, but I think it's Ninjo. This was bad. This is Kibo. This is this year, or Konnen, I think. Oh, nope. This is one of those exceptions. Kotoshi. So, Toshi is another way to say year. So it's an alternate reading. So Kotoshi, because kon, the N drops off, and so it's just Kotoshi.
今年
We'll see if I ever remember that one. This is big character, big like writing character. So this is uppercase letter, which will be, I believe, Oomoji. Oomoji. Good. This is certain death, which is kind of funny. Hitsu. Shin. Is it Hitsu? Hitsi? Is it Hitsu? Okay. So, every time this happens, it's one of those that you just have to kind of remember, which I hate, but it is what language is. It's an imperfect, sort of mutating, kind of like a virus. In fact, I think a lot of people have said language is basically like a virus. So it's hitsu and shi. So when you have certain sounds that butt up together, whatever that is concatenate, you drop the second sound of the first one. So especially if it's like s or k or anything that has that sound, and you double the consonant of the second symbol. And it's called rendaku, and it drives me a little crazy because I miss it all the time. So, and this is in a controlled environment, like very, whatever. If I had to do this on the fly, it's like, oof. So yeah, we're gonna hear what it sounds like because it's interesting.
必死
So you extend, so it's a glottal stop ish, but you also just extend. It's like a long consonant.
必死
Hishi,
必死
hishi, which is weird to say with my mouth. Hishi. But yeah, that's hopefully I don't have to say it very often. So stand and cry because we don't like Nazis. That's the mnemonic they gave me. I'm gonna stick with it. This is with difficulty, and it's literally broken shape, and yeah, it's an idiom. So with difficulty. Sometimes idioms are easy to remember because they're so weird. But sometimes I have a hard time because I think it's obvious. When we get to carrot, let me just tell you, carrot makes no sense. I've probably talked about it here before, but oh my god, carrot is a mess. This one is gender and status. And gosh, I don't remember if this is appearance. I think it's appearance. Nope. What is this one? Personality. So personality / character and appearance trip me up. They're relatively new to me, but I'm having a hard time differentiating them. So this was important. We thought this was Nin Jo. Yes, good. So that human symbol, Nin or Jin, it's either or, and it's not a 50-50 chance, I'm sure, but it's pretty close. And it's again, case by case. This is submission. Nope. What is this? Compromise. Kind of similar, but not the same. So yeah, compromise. Gentle and then like cooperation. So gentle cooperation, you're compromising to achieve a common goal. I'll get it right? Condition. I think this is condition. So it's gu ai. Guai.
具合
Guai. Oh yeah. So perimeter and period. I'm gonna say it's cycle. Good. This was character. And this is with difficulty, which is kaku. Because it's sitsu kaku. And so that second s before the kaku gets rendaku down into that. Sekaku.
せっかく
Condition. This is a relatively new one, and it's also kind of weird. Those symbols literally mean like tool match or tool join or tool condition. So I guess that kind of works, but it's a weird pairing. The tool part mostly. Oh, I haven't seen this one in a while. So this is a counter. This is a number and a counter. It's 8, I think. I think that's 8. It's not 7. It's not 9. It's 8 or 6. I think it's 8. I should remember this, but it's been a while. So let's say it's 8, and then that counter is the s counter. It means things. So if we think it's 8, it's probably yatsutsu. Nope. It's 6. I'm wrong. I haven't seen this in a while. So it's mutsutsu.
6つ
Or mutsu. That's right, because you don't hear the silent. It's a silent su. So yeah, you only hear the. So it's mutsu.
6つ
Yeah. Get that right someday. 6. That's an old one. And it's at that point where it's been a while. So, yeah. Obviously, I don't know it yet. Ataru. Funny enough, I was just watching a Japanese YouTube series called Tokyo Neighbors. And Ataru is the bartender. So that was cool. It means to succeed. Or to hit. Actually, to hit is, I think, maybe the more specific meaning. Bad person. So, bad and person. This one was idea. I think that's land. And then that's bad. So I think this is malicious. Kotoshi. This was not submission, but compromise. Is that what it was? Compromise. Akujin? Akunin. Nope, Akunin.
悪人
Ninjin. Okay, let's see if I can spell this one. E G Waru. Oh, whew. So it's Ichi, but the chi gets turned into G, and then Waru is bad. Da Kyo, I believe. This is to, I think this is to digest. Ki Kasuru? No, it's not Kikasuru. It's Shokasuru. Because the suru verbs use the own readings. I should know that. Not the same one. And I do this when I'm going really fast. I miss the distinction. This is to disappear, I believe. Or no. Yes, this is to disappear. And this is Kieru. And this is 6 things, now that we know the right number. Okay, so Sho Ka Suru. Oh no, what is this? Kyo. So this is past. This was to digest. This is a word. So it's language or voice, and then leaf. This is it's shitsu. Oops. Nope. Shiritsu, not shishitsu. Shiritsu. This was mutsu. This is to warm. To be warm. To warm something. Nope. What is this? To warm up. Okay. To warm. Oh my god. Seriously? Should have got that one. Come on. Give me a break. Kotoba. Yep. Stop. No. Do action. Do thing. So this is action or work? I think it's work. Yeah, I think it's... Yeah. To do things is not action. It's... There's others that use G that look like action, so yeah. This is hot, which is atsui. Oh, nope, black. Hot and black. Whatever you think of those two together, they are very similar in Japanese. Yeah. What am I doing percentage-wise? I am really consistent lately. Even with new stuff, I am averaging in the lower 80 percentile. Not fantastic. I would really be happy to be in the lower 90 percentile. However, whatever. What are you going to do? This is Kimochi. Kimochi? Kimochi. Kimochi? Oh, it's Kimochi. Waru. Nope. Oh, no, no, no. It's not waru. Oh, it's warui. I'm missing the I at the end. This is bad feeling. Kimochi warui.
気持ち悪い
Yeah, bad feeling. So it's literally feeling bad. Past bad feeling. This is private life? Nope. What is this? Private. Yeah. I guess you add say at the end and it's private life. So this is shiritsu. Kurui. Nope, not kuru. Oh, man. I'm starting to fail. I hit this wall sometimes. And it's like better I stop because otherwise I'm just going to get so many wrong. However, I do want to get to a certain point. So I feel like these are like easy mistakes to correct for. It's not Shiji, Shigoto. Yeah. Oh, what is this? Is this a new radical? It looks like a curler to me. It's just like somebody kind of sliding. No, it's history. Nope. This might be the new one then. Height. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to ever remember that that's height. What's the mnemonic say? Oh, yeah. There's a narwhal at the top of the slide. Okay, let me explain. This is narwhal, the little T that's got a little curl, and then that's a slide. So they're taking these other radicals that they've defined that aren't actual Japanese, they're just mnemonics, and they're putting them together so you have a mnemonic to build on. And so, yeah, narwhal sliding is height. It does look like the same one for history, though. So this is black. Sakyo, which is work. This is measure. This is work. Lots of Japanese for work. Oh, this is a mirror, I think. I don't remember what this the reading for this, but it means mirror. Kagami, I think. Yep. Work. Wait, did I do this one? Kurui? Is it Karui? No. Kuroi.
黒い
Yeah. Cooking or ingredients? I think this is cooking. No. Ingredients? So it's lumber change or lumber fee. And it means like cooking or ingredients. Good. This is... What is this? Oh, we just had this one. Atata meru. Measure cake. You're measuring cake or K. Zai Rio. Good. This is believe or shin. This was private. Bad person. Aku nin. To warm up. Bushu? No, what is this? Bubun? I think so. I don't remember what this means. I think it's like something part. Oh man, I don't know what this is. 3 people. Mirror. Izu Teki? Wait. Is it Teki or Yaku? Teki, I think. Nope. What is this? Ito. Oh, so zu becomes to. Okay. So ito teki, which I think is intentional. This is what it translates to.
意図的
Because you're taking an idea and a diagram, and that's sort of the meaning between idea to diagram. So it's like your intention, like we talked about earlier, you're manifesting. To revolve, kai ten suru. And then this would be concept. This is becoming a concept. So what is this one? It's not transform. Oh man. It's Kanso. No. Seiko. Saiko. I think it's success. That's not it. No. Impression. Oh, yes. Oh, Buboon. What the hell was Buboon? Part? Oh. Good. I burned it. Believe. Boon. No, what is this? Moji? Moji. So that's a letter, a character. Emoji is related. A is drawing, I believe. So emoji would be a drawn symbol. This is to revolve or rotate, kind of sort of both. Impression. This is shallow, I think. Yep. Sanjin or Mitsu. No, it's not 3 days. This is 3 people, so it's San Nin. I think it's Go? No. Is it Ow? So this is the one I screw up every time. It's not Go.
合う
Yep. Suit fit join. Yep. This is to graduate, or graduation, I should say. And that's not a verb. Sotsugyo. No. Seiko. Nope. Is this Kanso? What is this?
感想
Kanso. This is hen, and it means strange or change. This is to suit. Yeah. Ito teki. Yote. This would be a plan, beforehand determination. This is stone or ichi. No, it's not seki. That's one. That's the own reading. What is this one? I just had this earlier today too. Iki, I think. I don't think it's that. That's the plan. That's au. This is intentional. This would be art. To think about that. This is build. What did I say this one was? Change or weird? Or yeah, I'll just do change. It's change or weird. Change or strange. And if you know, like, hentai, I believe, I have not confirmed, but hen is that symbol. And then tai would be something else. So this is gay jutsu. In the home stretch here, we're going to get to 0. Inbox 0 for our Japanese. Until tomorrow, when there will be many more. Okay, so we got 2 symbols, weight and suit. I think this was weight suit. This is a weird one. I think this is waiting room. Machi. Ai. Yep. And that'll be waiting room. This is row. Console. Waiting room. Weird one, right? Iki. Nope. What is it? Ishi.
石
Yeah, that's stone. Graduation. This is Ken. Ken likes to build. Ooh, gosh, what is this? Life over every, or ocean, sort of. Window, life window. I think that's those are the radicals. Oh man, what is this? Life over. Oh gosh, sorry, I was up very early. Man, I don't know. This is a new one, and I feel shamed that I don't remember it, but not really. There's something in the mnemonic about looking at life through a window. Yeah, I don't know. Ki, nope. Doku. Oh, this is poison. So yeah, Doku. Like Count Doku from the second Star Wars prequel. This is Sudo, which is as one pleases, or no, at one's convenience. This would be Sote. I believe this is hypothesis. This is row. Oh gosh, what was Row's spelling? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, and I didn't look. Ugh. Okay, so this is... We did this one earlier. It was shallow, and it's asa. Ishi. This is a bed. This is human or ningen. There's a couple words for human. We didn't do row. We didn't see what it is. Well, it's not key. It's not asa. Retsu? Retsu. Let's. Yeah, I don't know. I guess let's put them in a row. I need to come up with something better. That's why I'm not remembering it. So it's a Yakuza with a knife and Retsu. I mean, let's stab people. I don't know. Retsu. Let's stab people. This is human or body nature. It is natural, so it's Shizen. I think it's natural. This is modern, or Kin Dai Teki. This is natural. This is director, which is Shi. Modern. This is almost. Shoot. It's not a Mosu or a Moso. Shiso. And that is think concept. So it's not impression. Thought. Yep. This is at one's convenience. This was Doku. This is try match, which is, I believe, game. Shi-ai. This was director. Middle stop. So the middle stop is a suspension, not a pause. Game. Good. Assistant. What do we say this one? This is concept determination. I think this is expect, plan, no, hypothesis. Good. This is tomorrow or saku. These are vessels. Oh, no, what are they? Products. The actual kanji means vessel. But whatever. Shiki or Shisei Katsu? Shisei Katsu. Yep. This was Ro and it was Retsu. Retsu. Oh my gosh. A man. This is, I think this is, there's a couple that look like this, as you'd expect, and I think it's hot. Hot or, yeah, hot. Is it Naka? Does this say? No. Chushi. She for sheep. Stop those sheep. This is to read. This was build. No. Yesterday. To read is yomu. Yep. This is private life. Joe Shu Atsui products. Here it is. Oh, it's the last one too. Oh, what a way to go out. So, probably my new favorite idiom ever in Japanese is person, participant. Also person come, because you can participate by coming. This is their stuff. I'm not making this up. So, if you saw this and you were just going phonetically, did not know the idiom, you would say, ah, it's a participant, right? Wrong. This is the symbol, this is the kanji for carrot, like the one you eat. And I love this because it's so nonsensical to me. And I'm sure English, any language is going to have idioms like this. And I would love to know more about where it came from. But yes, it's important to remember that the carrot is the person who comes. So it is ninjin.
Ninjin.
Or ninjin. Minjin, right? But ninjin. Oh no, there were more available when we were... This is what happens. You get them, you get going, and then, you know. So let's just see how we did. I'm going to ignore that for now. Yeah, 3 out of 6, 71%. Again, low 70s, about where I'm at. You know, overall, I don't hate this, but I could certainly do better. I should have known these. These are stupid. I should have known this, but I forgot. This, no excuse. And this, I just struggle bus. So these are the ones that were guru. I think actually are still guru. So that's good. These are the ones that their apprentice. Yeah, that's my current level. I've had this one for a long time. I should not have missed this. A couple of these I've had for a while. Shouldn't have missed it. You can see there's like different stats for your success rate and all that. But 70. I burned 2, which is great. They're gone. I don't see those again. And enlightened was the other one. I could not remember the other level. Master, guru, apprentice. So I'm still making progress, even if it's you know, maybe in the 70%. So again, ignoring that there's 11 more right now, let's just see where we're at here. Still have 32 lessons to do, and I need to do some more. I'll probably do those before I go to bed, because that's the idea. You do them before you go to bed. You just go through them quickly. You learn, and your subconscious, your brain is going to process it and help you remember. But I have 11 new ones, whatever. I'm very early on in level 15. These are the ones I'm learning. Got this one. That one saw. Screwed up this one, but the rest I'm doing okay with. Kanji wise, it's less of a great story. So you have to get these all the way, and some better than others. This one's pretty bad. That's Poison. And then that one's good. England's solid. So yeah, these are the ones I have yet to unlock the gray ones, but these are the ones that I basically have to just do a few more lessons, and then I'll unlock them. So 9 more to go there, and then I have to get all these solid. So yeah, I'm getting there. Oh yeah, that's what I was really going for. So at 9 o'clock, very soon, I'm gonna get 19 more, and then 3 more, and then 8 more. And you might go, why are you getting like at all hours? It's SRS per symbol. So it's basically a counter that starts as soon as you like clear one or you fail one, and it resets. And so if you're just trucking along at all hours and then you decide the next day, no, I'm going to do it in the morning, and then the next day I'm going to do it in the evening. If you're not consistent with your time, you will see these spread out, which is probably a little better that way, because if you're just on top of it, it's not a lot at once. But I do them all at one sitting, and so that tends to then bundle them all up. But yeah, if I didn't keep on top of things, by the end of the week, I would be up to 371 lessons. And we just did we did 99 in about 2 hours, or an hour and a half-ish. I don't know, somewhere in there. But I'm doing these by myself much faster, but still, I think this is more rewarding. But yeah, I stay on top pretty well, so I'm, good at that. So that's where we're at. I think that will call it for the day. Again, I'm very excited about this. I'm going to be sharing what I'm learning with my Japanese class. I know we're starting with the Te form, which people who've never encountered Japanese before, probably not the most useful one to start with. So maybe I'll do a little review first. But Te form is very important. You do a lot of good stuff with the Te form. So I'm very excited to learn about that. Some new kanji. And the only other thing is, if you are interested in Japanese culture, we just interviewed for Flame On, my podcast, we interviewed Graham Colbins. He is the director behind Queer Japan, the documentary all about queer life in Japan. So if you're interested in that, go up for Matt watched it. It was I think it was a good interview. We had a good time. It's up on Flame On's YouTube, which is I'd say if you search for Flame On YouTube, you'd find it, but Flame On lately has been a problem. YouTube has lately been a problem for Flame On. So I will say go to the Flame On Facebook page and go from there. It's also on our Flame On Show Instagram. And I think you'll have the best luck if you search for Graham Colbins, just as he spelled it down there at the bottom, Graham Colbins. He is a fantastic person, very interesting story. And he is very passionate about his queer manga and his queer Japan, gay Japan specifically. So, or gay manga, queer Japan. So, if you're interested in that, there's great stuff out there. We also did a reaction, review video for queer Japan itself. So that was great. Also up on Flame On's Facebook and YouTube and Instagram. All right. So I'll be back. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow I will be doing this, but probably later in the week I'll try to revisit this, do some more Japanese. And Thursday, if you're into comic books, we have Comic Book Bears Live, which we do on Thursdays at 6:30 Eastern, or 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern. Comic Book Bears. You definitely can find that on our YouTube and our Facebook. So check it out. And until then, oh, later, WaniKani Gator. I love it. Oh, I didn't show you guys. That's pretty much the end of this, but I got a WaniKani pin. And I bought this. This was not a gift to recompense me for my shilling. And you can't make out any of the details, but I'll see if I can find a graphic to put up and use. Basically, WaniKani, or the company that does WaniKani, is going completely virtual. So they're selling off all their merch at ridiculously cheap prices. So if you're interested in any of their merch or other digital products, they're having a great sale. I think it ends tomorrow. Tofu Goo, Tofu Goo, or WaniKani, and you'll find their stuff. There's some really good products. So that's it. Matinee.